What's up, my babies? I got a question. Did y'all hear about that lady who lost her husband in a car accident and then found out that his mama and family, or him and his mama, had been going taking her pictures to witches and covenants over the years, trying to get her killed, trying to destroy her life, trying to make her an even worse single mother. Like, his family did not like that he married her because she was a single mom of one kid, and felt like she was a peasant and didn't want her a part of the family type shit. And long story short, she had been feeling the spirit of death around her and her family. And like, her husband had just been going out and doing all this different stuff. And like, she is the type of woman who's a praying warrior, like a praying woman. She keeps her house, prayed over, her family prayed over. She was fasting, like she's a follower of the Most High. You feel me? She has a strong protection, a strong spiritual team. So, moving forward. Anyways, long story short, her husband kept going out, hanging out 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, basically just disregarding the whole family, disregarding her feelings, all of that, just do whatever he wanted to do outside, getting drunk, all of that. So she went to praying, whatever, and I guess one particular day he came home and she was just sick of it. Gave him her ring back. So a couple days leading up to his death, she had been feeling the spirit real heavy. So she said she had been taking his phone, taking his keys, like trying to keep him from leaving. And then she just said, skip it. You feel me? She's gonna focus on her and her kids. So the day that he ended up passing, she just went out, really like had like a self-care day with her sister and her kids or whatever. She had dropped her son off to her mom or whatever. And he was supposed to pick the son up on his way home. So she said her and her family just kept feeling the spirit around them real heavy that day. And they just kept praying. So she was like, you know what? Nothing was going right that day. So she just decided to go home. Around, I think she said 8 something at night or 8 in the morning somewhere. It was either at night or in the morning. She had basically got in contact with her husband, whatever. And he had said like how he was finna be on his way, woo. So he never showed up. She had went and dropped the kids off to school, whatever. So it was the morning time. She had went and dropped the kids off or whatever. When she finally checked her phone again, it was maybe like 9, 10 o'clock, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, somewhere in there in the morning, and like he didn't show up. She haven't heard nothing from him, so she was like really like, going in like, where you at? Woo. It was the morning or the afternoon. Y'all gonna have to watch the video. I try to tag y'all in the video, whatever, if I could find him. But long story short, she never got a response back. So she started like, she just, prayed, asked God to cover him, and she went to sleep. She got woke up by the police and the lights around like 12 at night. And she had up the little screen recording to show how they was at her door, whatever. They came in and they told her that her husband was gone, that he was doing over 100 something in a 25 school zone lane. He hit the curve and he smacked into an electrical box. So it was on the weekend, so she couldn't verify. So at the time she was just like, she really couldn't really do much. She was just basically going off their word. So she said she went to calling around. Right? And when she went to calling around, telling everybody he was there, his mama answered the phone. This what blew me. Okay? His mama answered the phone and said, you pray too much. It wasn't supposed to be him. It was supposed to be you. We had been taking your pictures to witch doctors and covens trying to get you like really spilled the whole beans, because she said right after that happened, I think this was the following day they had spoke, or later on that day they had spoke, or like whatever, because she had said prior to like them having that conversation, she had a dream. And the dream was basically, you know, her and her husband trying to close the door, but it kept getting blew back open. Woo, woo, woo. And God had basically revealed to her that it was because while she was praying, trying to, you know what I'm saying, doing God's work, trying to keep all the negative stuff out their marriage, it kept swinging back open because the husband was entertaining and moving in a whole different energy. So, yeah, the mama had basically told her, like, you know what I'm saying, we have been trying to sacrifice you, get you killed, get you up out of here. We've been taking your pictures to witchcraft rule, but you just pray too much. You pray too much. You pray too much. And that just brings me back to what we be kind of like talking about in these readings. This is like another, like, kind of in a way like an eye opener to what we kind of be really trying to stress a lot. And because some people don't be thinking this stuff is real, and it's very real. Like, people will take your pictures to people to get work done on you, or they would attempt to do it themselves. And what I thought about while reading all of this or watching her little video, whatever, the conclusion I came down to was they didn't know who she was protected by. And whoever they was going to try to sacrifice her, them entities, that energy that they was working with was not able to touch her because of her prayers, because of how anointed she is. The protection, you don't know who is protected in the spiritual realm about who. And because they didn't, and because they couldn't come collect, they came and collected from the people who went to send off the hit in the first place. And if it's, instead of it hitting his mama, it hit her son. Because now every time, how can we put this? We try to tell y'all, we try to stress this enough. When you do witchcraft, when you do spell work on somebody, and you don't know who they're protected by, you don't know who they're covered by, and you just out here thinking you just the almighty, that energy comes back. And sometimes it might not even come back for you. It will come back and hit somebody you love. It will come back and collect however way they see fit. And that, in this case, it came back and collected her son. And just for that lady to, after he passed away, not only did she find out about them doing witchcraft on her, she found out about the infidelity that he was still doing. She found out about a couple other things, but basically she was very much aware that basically this man never had the intentions when he came and married her. He never had the intentions on actually loving her. It was basically to destroy her. It was basically to make her even more of a single mom than what she already was. And in this case, in a way, is given the son was moving like a warlock. In the way it's given was given warlock, karmic masculine. Okay, but yeah, like I was saying, y'all gotta be very careful out here, and y'all need to keep y'all prayers up. I run into a lot of people who say, "Oh, the Most High ain't real." Woo, woo, woo. Your faith, you have faith of a mustard seed, and it will take you a long way. I walk by faith and not by sight every day. But there are things out here, just like people don't believe that the with the physical there is also the spiritual. There has to be a balance within the physical and spiritual. There is no physical without the spirit. There is no spirit without the physical. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, there is a spirit without the physical, but you get what I'm saying. Like, in this life, it has to balance. As above, so below. And you have to keep yourself covered and protected in prayers, because this entities and this energy and this people out here like his mama and him that will prey on your spirit and your energy. Yeah, this your girl Lola B. Back at it with another one. Catch me in another one. If y'all want the link to that story time, I got y'all. Or y'all can try to find it on TikTok. But yeah, man, when I tell y'all that blew my mind, booby.